This is a loss for American, but it's a gain for American.
After 20 years as an airline CEO, American's Doug Parker is retiring. But don't worry.
This isn't going to affect your Christmas or New Year's travel.
This leadership change won't happen until March 31st, 2022, marking the end of Parker's long career in the airline industry. Parker became CEO of America West Airlines 10 days before 9/11. He led the merger of America West and U.S. Airways, and later the merger of U.S. Airways and American Airlines.
More recently, Mr. Parker was one of the industry leaders who lobbied for and got financial support in terms of loans, grants, and wage subsidies for U.S. Airlines when COVID occurred.
But at the same time,
under Mr. Parker's leadership, American has struggled operationally with customer service.
In October, passengers were left stranded at DFW.
Super frustrated.
After American canceled more than 1,000 flights in one weekend.
There's no question that there's been a lot of tension between labor and management. The airline way overscheduled itself this past summer.
There's also Wall Street.
I think that Wall Street certainly can't be happy with American's financial performance, but I don't know that they can be happy with any airline right now.
Enter current American President Robert Isom. It'll be his turn to steer American as CEO in less than 4 months.
Robert Isom knows American. He knows the company, the culture.
Experts hope that with new leadership also comes new change that you, the American Airlines passenger, will benefit from.
There's no question that American has cut corners that have resulted in American being a less reliable, less pleasant airline to fly. I'm hopeful that Isom and his fellow leaders at American invest in the airline and turn it around.
In Fort Worth, I'm Mara Placencia.
Southwest CEO Gary Kelly also retiring. He's leaving the Dallas-based airline in February and recently sat down for an episode of Y'all-itics with us. You can listen to his full 45-minute conversation with Jason Whiteley and Jason Wheeler by putting us on pause and pointing your phone's camera at that QR code. It will take you right to our podcast.